knowledge equal to collective knowledge? And he said that no. When you sum this one up, it will be greater than this one. What? Yeah. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
And because of the principle of synergy. And I said, she explained the principle of synergy. He said, when two people come together and whatever they do is bigger than when it's really about you. And I said, that does not relate to knowledge. Explain it in terms of knowledge, yes.
I think individual knowledge is collective knowledge.
Individual knowledge is what?
It's not the same. If you sum it up, it's not the same.
Why?
Let me give an example. Assuming we are a marketing firm, we have information about the customers, database, that this customer is here, this is the contact information. And we have the individual sales personnel. Probably one of the sales personnel have something that the system doesn't know about.
But why doesn't he keep it inside?
Because maybe he has some unique personality, then it allows him to connect to the with one member of the client. That enables him to make a sale. So it's not always, maybe the way he does it, yes, he cannot really capture it, enable the system to know that. So somehow the individual knowledge will not always equate to the collective knowledge.
All right. What he's trying to emphasize here is that because knowledge is, this is how I wanted you to explain. Because individual knowledge exists in two forms. That's the explicit. When you have collective knowledge as the sum of the knowledge in organizations, it may be very difficult for you to just say that it's a sum, because when you are summing knowledge up, it's not every person knowledge that can come to bear or be accessible. Because individuals make knowledge accessible at one time, tomorrow they may not make it accessible. And they may make it accessible depending on the circumstance, depending on the context, and then depending on how confident he feels about the situation or the phenomena that he might find himself in. Let me give you an example. You may go for lunch, you may talk about certain things at lunch, but you never see that thing in the same office. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Whether it is because you fear of because you fear that you may be reminded concerning it, or you don't want it to be heard and you said that. So if you really have information, you may not share it. How many times have you gone to meetings that they are asking something about a situation, and you know that Agla knows it, but Agla will just give you back, or we all have no information about it. The whole idea is nobody wants to be the person who will point it out that this manager doesn't come correctly. I hope you understand me. But we all know. So there are certain circumstances you may share, in another circumstance you may not share. Different scenarios, specific settings make knowledge available or not available. Hence, because you cannot be able to tell when everyone will share, it is very difficult to say that collective knowledge is equal to individual knowledge. But then let's ask ourselves, what is even collective knowledge? Collective knowledge is defined as knowledge held commonly by a group of members of an organization. It includes organizing principles, routines, practices, relative organizational consensus on past experience, goals, and missions. So you go for let's say trade fair, and you're going to go and do your own, have a stand for your fair. When you come back, you do an evaluation, how was the performance of the fair. When you finish, you capture it in minutes. To that extent, when you come back next year, this is what you're going to refer to. It's not on the minutes. The minutes tend to be a record of knowledge that we gain, or that what we agreed to have learned from the meeting. That is why when you have the next meeting, we always say that let's approve the last minutes and make sure that everything that we said is as we said it. So at that point in time, what you are doing is committing memory into organizational routines. What is in your mind, you are putting them on sheet. That's why we ask everybody, do you agree? Who seconds? Who approves? Who goes? Who calls it? Who calls it in? And this is accepted. So we will be able to commonly hold it that this is it. This is what the organization say it happened at anything. Whether you have individual things about things that happen, if you don't mention it there and you go and discuss it out of the room, it can be something that you hold private but will never be accepted as a collective knowledge. I hope you understand and appreciate what I'm trying to say. Good. So collective knowledge has to be held by a group of members. You have to accept that this is what we live by. Whenever you go to a different organization, you are joining it, they give you certain rules and regulations that this is our culture, this is what we how we do things here. I remember one firm that I went to interview for. They kept us for 3 days, and each day you put you in a room. First day they put us in a room, we watch the history of the firm, videos about the firm, then we finish that. The second day they put us on the operational floor, deal with different